thinking here?
Hope you all are having a great day today. Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a ranked gameplay with Twice for you, and I just wanted to share with you all because I thought it was one of my better performances in a ranked gameplay and as Twice in general. And so typically as I play this game, I like to land, kind of near my teammates just in case, like they're not like a mobile character like I am in this gameplay. So there's this Froppy early who just wants to smoke, and I'm like, I'm not gonna shy away from this. I'm feeling confident because I'm Twice. I consider myself a Twice main, so I just wanted to. I was about that action right here early, so I wanted to get a little bit more level up cards, just to make myself a little bit stronger, because before the match had even started, there was a lot of people who kind of landed, in the suburbs, the downtown area, and here's that Froppy again, which I don't want her to get that box, but also I see the Kaminari, and it's time to jet. I don't want to take on that 2-on-1. My teammates aren't exactly near me yet, so I'm kind of stalling, just wanting to get some level ups, get some more support items, so that if I have to take on a 2-on-1 again, I can do so and, kind of have the health to, survive. So I know that they're probably up here trying to get this box. The Kaminari thinks that she's protected, but she's not. So let's focus this Kaminari for a little bit, dodging, landing some decent attacks, nice little combo right there. And so my attention just is on the Kaminari, which I know he's got to be low. Like, he's got to be like 1 or 2 shots. And right when he did that, I knew I had my chance, got him, but also I paid for it. So I see the Deku, then, which I know that's the default one, when she kicked me, so I was like, uh-oh. I'm thinking, I was ready to run once I saw that Froppy, which if she would have hit me, I would have died. So I know that even though the Kaminari just got back up, I knew he, wouldn't be able to, do a lot of damage because he's low just like I am. He's got to heal. So I just know that if I stay near the box, because I had a feeling that they were going to go back toward it, if I stay near the box, I'll likely find them all again and have the chance to not just down them again, but to finish them off. And also thank you for my teammates, because throughout the entire game, whenever there was anything from my Alpha, Beta, or Gamma, they just were sharing that with me. So, just trying to heal up a little bit more, then, I'm like, alright, I'm ready, let's go look for some action again. Which, they all just happened to be up here, and they did not heal. And so for me, I'm like, Froppy, you gotta go first, because if you don't go first, you're just gonna keep bringing them back, and I got you. Which, I really, really appreciated this, just to get the auto-revive player out of the way. And also, here's Deku, shooting me from afar, so I just wanted to get him out of the way, and like, I can barely see him running. And so like, I can see him, which I got him. There's also a lot of action. There's that Kaminari from earlier. I was like, alright, maybe my clone can get some people out of the way. And this compress, I was thinking for a minute that maybe they're teammates. That's why I was giving them the hands, but I was like, maybe I should run. And, I didn't peep the Uraraka thing because I was so focused on trying to get this kill. Like, I knew I'd have my special action, so no clones. And also, Uraraka, how you doing? I just didn't say which. Now that I'm near my teammates, I was like, Uraraka, I'm gonna fight you. And there's certain characters, like when I'm Twice, they're like, I'm not even gonna try to chase. But I know with Twice, people have a love-hate relationship with his Gamma skill, because now it tracks, and before when he first came out, it did not track. But I was just happy that I had caught up. But here's the thing, I had lost her. I had no idea where she went. I thought she would have looped back around to come up inside this building here, but she did not do that. So I was like, alright, let's just kind of go back near my teammates, because I can hear them fighting, and plus I can see the Dobby. His normal health is low. And so from that boulder, I can tell that, it's compress outside. I see the Mount Lady, which the Mount Lady had not reacted to me until then. And so I was like, you know what? Somebody's got to go down here. And it just happens that I'm targeting the Mount Lady just because, if she goes big here, it's going to be a problem. And I knew that since I had broke her shield, I knew I had more health than her, so I could literally just take her attacks. Which also, I'm still surprised that I was able to make that clone. I thought that Uraraka would have targeted me, but my Shigaraki, had used his Gamma on her, and I think he died from the Compress's Gamma, which I forgot that did damage. He's been experiencing a lot of buffs. And, got the Uraraka I was originally chasing down also. So, I'm already off to a fast start. I have 4 KOs. Well, I'm about to get my 4th KO. So, I'm already off to a fast start. I've got over 3,000 damage, and, only 1 team has been eliminated. So, just for, it's kind of until the next fight, I just want to take the minute to say that I have all the characters in the game, except for All For One and Lemillion. I also do not have Bakugo's and Shigaraki's quirk sets. I really want the Shigaraki quirk set because I think he's the best player in the game. Personally, that's just my take, because his quirk is already insanely powerful, but adding mobility, he practically cannot run. And also for this Deku, I don't know what you're doing. I think you probably just gave up. Maybe you were solo looking for revive cards and just did not have hope left. I totally get it. So, you know, wasn't able to quite make the clone him, but I know that sometimes when I'm not playing as Twice, sometimes I forget that Twice players want to make a clone. And, you know, I see that there's action nearby. You know, I know that Dobby did not expect to be third party, but sadly, that's the nature of this game. Who's the best at third party? And in this case, it was me. So, you know, I already got 5 kills, and there's still 6 teams left, but I noticed that, you know, a lot of the teams are broken. There's probably not really too many full teams of just 3 people, besides for, you know, my team. Maybe there's one other full team that's still intact, and, you know, so, in Todoroki, I'm sorry, I kind of had to show you what I had to show some of your other classmates, and you're down too. You know, kind of getting out of the storm, I had realized that, you know, I needed to, you know, get back because the storm does a lot more damage, and also, here's Lemillion. You know, I did not realize, I think Lemillion's beta skill is just so hard to dodge. Like, I understand that even if it catches you by surprise, it is, like, hard to dodge anything if caught by surprise, but even when I see it coming, I think I roll in time, but I just so happen to not roll in time. So yeah, I just think Lemillion, even though that I've played him a few times with the, like, things that allow you to play as a character, like, you know, pretty much once, maybe twice a day. And yeah, it's hard to land his attacks, but I just think that, I don't know, maybe people have just gotten good enough with Lemillion to make it so that it's hard to dodge their attacks now. Like, I know when he first came out, like, I could fight a Lemillion and win pretty much easily, and now it's kind of a struggle. So, you know, there's still, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a break in the action. You know, just a quick question I like to ask is, either in this game or in the anime itself, or the manga, who would you say your favorite character is? So in the anime, my favorite originally was Todoroki, but it's become Deku and Bakugo, just because I find them both really relatable. You know, Bakugo's character development is amazing, and Deku, I just think I relate to him so much as a person. In the game, it's easily Twice, just because, you know, all the chaos that he can cause in a game that's already so very chaotic. I just like it. And, you know, joining in on another fight, you know, third-partying, testing my third-partying skills. You know, I see the compress, and also, like, I kind of lost track of him, but I see this Dobby who is low, so I was like, you know what? Barbecue chicken. So I'm, like, chasing after, and, you know, sadly, this Dobby could not get away. But, hey, I'm not complaining. That's just another kill to my name on the way to 10. I see the Lemillion from earlier, kind of over here, and, you know, here's my, you know, bad aim, which, you know, I could admit, I can show my bad aim because I know there are people out there who either A, have worse aim than I do, or B, they've had moments just like me, and, you know, I'm not perfect. So this compress is trying to run again. I have a feeling that he did not have his double gamma because I caught him pretty easy. Also, you know, playing devil's advocate here, I'm sure that, you know, the compress did not expect me to chase after him. But also, I see the Shigaraki, and I wasn't paying enough attention to realize, Jiren, a lot of damage is being dealt to you, but I was able to down the Shigaraki, able to finish him off, which, you know, looking for him in the bushes here just to get my shield back because I can't clone him. So I have 9 kills just like that, and there's still 4 teams left. So, you know, I'm still searching, which I didn't even realize that there was a Lemillion right in front of me until he had dove back underground. And so I was thinking that, you know, maybe he is just, you know, in like another house. He's just trying to heal up just because I feel like he's been alone for a while. I don't know if we had eliminated his teammates. I couldn't tell you who his teammates were, but by the way he was playing, I just guessed that he was probably alone. But, you know, had lost track of him. You know, Lemillion is one of the best movement characters in this game. Like, basically impossible to run from one. It's also basically impossible to catch one. Unless, you know, the circle is just too small where the Lemillion cannot run. Notice my teammates, they just have a nose for action. But hey, I ain't mad at it because, you know, I'm trying to have a high kill game. There's that Shigaraki, was trying to run. There's Lemillion again. So, you know, trying to finish off the Shigaraki, but then a Todoroki shows up, which I didn't even think they were teammates. Maybe he just wanted to stop me from getting a clone, which, again, I totally understand. So I see the Todoroki, I'm like, dude, he's taking so much damage to Storm. This Storm don't play no more. And so I I used my clone hoping as a distraction, hoping to scare the Todoroki, but he had went down anyways. So I'm like, all right, let me heal up a little bit. My teammates are in action, and you know, but I also noticed that they're getting dealt. Like, they're struggling a little bit, specifically the Shigaraki, which the best way I could have supported at the time was trying to heal him, but sadly he goes down here. My Dobby was trying to revive him, but that Lemillion was making it tough. And, you know, I tried to join the fight, but Compress is up above, throwing his 4F-150s. And, you know, I'm like, you know, I gotta run. We both have the revive cards, so we can easily bring him back. which nobody followed me up here, which surprised me because I feel like whenever I have a down teammate and like people, you know, like they chase after me, you know, it's just my luck. But nobody chased after me. You know, I was giving some of my loot to the Shigaraki, so just so he can come back and, you know, fight. Which also, there's still a lot of loot down here left to get. And I wanted to pick up some of these revive cards so that any of the remaining people could not revive all their teammates if they just happen to have full teams. Because I know that there's still a million left. Other than the million, I had no idea who the other two people were. Thought I saw somebody drop down right there, but maybe it was just my own clone. I had no idea. But also in the background, sorry if you hear my cat. Cat is currently meowing. But, you know, I see a compress here, and, like, you know, since he's the auto-revive teammate, he can pick up whoever his teammate is. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go for you first. And the Gamma was just a great way to close the distance off. You know, this entire game, I was just using the melee combos with the Gamma, which just deal a lot of damage. And I want another Mr. Compress on my team. And, you know, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. By that, I mean, if you want to add people to your team, you got to get the kills for yourself. So I'll try to find this Lemillion. You know, I wanted to try to, you know, get in close because I feel like in a close quarters fight, I could do pretty well in this game. And plus, you know, I have the clones, which he's using permeation, lose track, but my clone's there for the snipe. I know Twice now has 7 clones, and also, what's up with the clone juggling? I kind of thought this would have been changed by now, but hey, I totally get it. I'm not complaining. We got the win. You know, had 12 kills, had about 7,000 damage. It's just a great game all around. So, really, I just want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I have some other games that I will likely upload to the channel within the next few days and for the future of my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.